CPS is one of the major sponsors here at PIA, and they have, of course, a very large military offering and component. So I'm hanging with Kevin Schaefer. He's one of the account executives at CPS. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. Looks like you've got quite a booth here at the show. Lots of good stuff going on.
Yeah, it's worked out really well for us this year. We have all our products on display, and we've had a really good showing from our military customers who've been able to come through to the show this year. Yeah.
Very cool. So for folks out there that don't know anything about CPS, tell them what they need to know.
Well, we offer a full package service to the different military customers around the world. We not only build hardware, but we also offer training solutions for our military customers. Anything from a single operating system available all the way through to the tandem systems. And then we not only sell those to customers, but we also then teach them how to use the product. Probably one of our bigger military customers is the United States Marine Corps, and they buy hardware from us, as well as we do their basic course for them out in Coolidge. So and there's even some countries around the world where we'll do kind of from a head to toe full-on solution, where it's from your boots all the way through to your helmet to your parachute system, to be able to go out there and actually train them on the products.
So everything they're wearing and everything they know?
Everything they know, everything they're wearing, yeah. We can do it all basically for them, yeah, absolutely.
So including throwing them out of your own planes?
We can do that as well, yeah. We have mobile training teams that we can go to people's or different units, actual bases, and do that kind of training for them, or else we can supply the aircraft, put them out of our own aircraft as well, yeah. So from top to bottom, you name it, we can do it.
I mean, it's stunning to stand in your booth and see all the things. We're seeing a supported bundle drop there, a container drop.
Right.
Pretty amazing stuff with the drogue fall. So it seems like you guys have got an awful lot going on, even in Coolidge, and you've got some other things going on in other locations, yeah? Yeah,
so our head office is based out in DeLand, and then our training facilities in Coolidge. And just as a curious one here behind you, what you're seeing here is some of the technology which we've brought into our R&D and into the product that we provide different units, where we put load cell equipment on our rigs, be able to measure the different forces, and that gives us kind of a baseline to work off when we're speaking from a technical point of view, as well as a measuring point of view as to what our parachute systems can offer. So this is some interesting stuff that we do. What are the opening forces? What's the altitude losses? It's great for some of the customers who require this kind of information. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, at least it gives you a baseline from which you can draw, provide to the customer. If they've got questions, you've got the very specific answers anyway.
Absolutely.
Sounded like a silly question. I guess what I meant is you've got data regardless of what people are looking for.
Correct. And we'll continue to, as the technology, as we can utilize the different technology that's out there, we can provide more and more data to the customers. Not everybody requires it, but it's very beneficial for a customer to be able to measure something on a graph, because it's not just a user nowadays, or a person or an operator who's interested in a kind of system that we have to offer, but it's engineers behind the scenes who want to have something measurable such that they can make really good decisions in what's best for the soldier out there. Absolutely.
Well, I realize you're entirely a military provider.
Yes.
However, does any of the data that you collect, does that make its way into the sport jumper market at all?
At this particular point, not that I'm aware of. We do it specifically just for the military side of things. However, the technology is being used on the sports side of things. So, for example, Performance Designs would use load cell technology when they designing and testing their reserve parachutes or their main parachutes. And the same technology is what we use when we test our military products.
So some of that is bound to trickle down at some point in time to the sport.
Eventually it will, absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Kevin, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with me. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, you get.